Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Week 172 of my keto/low carb journey. We're going to talk about this past week. We had Thanksgiving. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to give you a scale update and we're just going to chat. So let's get into it now. Alright guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, be a part of my journey, allow me to be a part of yours. This channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374. I have battled with obesity and food addiction ever since I was a very small child. So it is literally the life that I have lived my whole life. So I share all of the struggles on this channel. We talk a lot about the mental part of this battle because that's really what it's all about, right? And we do this together. So if that interests you, make sure to subscribe. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables. Come join us over there. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. All of that is down below. All right, guys, we're just going to jump right into it. So we had Thanksgiving. How did you guys do? Comment below. Tell me if you guys stayed on track, if you fell off track. Are you back on track now? Let me know down below and we'll talk about mine. So, fell off track. And yeah, kind of blew it on Thanksgiving. Didn't do too bad on Thanksgiving. But I had some appetizers. And man, I noticed such a huge difference with my body. It's like I'm so used to eating a low carb diet. So used to it. So that when I start eating carbs, like that first initial feeling is horrible. It's like my body is rejecting it. It's like, get out. I don't like you. And then the more I eat it, you know, it's like the more my body adjusts back to the life that I lived my whole life. And it's just so weird. It's so weird to just be aware of your body and like what it's feeling when you're doing these things. So I had some appetizers and so I had crackers with cheese and pepperoni. I was so full. And I didn't even have many. I think I had like 3. Oh, and I also had some wheat thins with, we had a cheese ball. So I didn't even really eat a lot, but oh my word, my body was just like, ugh, I felt bloated just from crackers. Like it's just crazy. And so I wasn't even hungry for Thanksgiving. And so I didn't even really eat that much. It was just crazy. But I did have some mashed potatoes. And I know some of you were talking about carnivore mashed potatoes. I have seen him. I saw that video. What is it? Cooking in Nashville? I can't remember his YouTube channel. But interesting. Carnivore mashed potatoes. I didn't have the ingredients to make them, but I definitely want to try them. Let me know down below if you've tried them and what you think of it, because I have heard really good things about it and it looks really good and I love mashed potatoes. So if I can make mashed potatoes that are actually healthy for me, score. So anyway, I did have regular mashed potatoes and I had Thanksgiving for dinner as well. So I had it for lunch and dinner, but it wasn't even that day that was the problem. It was the days following. The next 3 days, Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, yeah, the next 3 days, I stayed off track. Like I was just like, oh, you know, we're starting carnivore on Monday. I hate that mindset. We're starting carnivore on Monday, so it's okay. Let's just have these days. So stupid. So guys, what was I last week? I was 197 at weigh-in last week. After Thanksgiving and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of just blowing it, Monday morning woke up for, you know, ready for the carnivore fast. And yeah, I was 206. Yeah, it's disgusting how easily my body gains weight. And of course it's water weight. Of course it's bloat. I know that. It's from eating carbs, you know, because I'm just not used to eating carbs. And so my body just rejects it. Doesn't like them. I like them. Like I love them. I love the taste of them, but my body doesn't. And so my body has to win. My body has to win over my mind. So yeah, 206 at the start of carnivore. And let me tell you, I woke up the next day after doing carnivore on Monday. Tuesday morning, I woke up, I was 201. So I lost 5 pounds in a day. So it was like, okay, flushing it out. Let's get it out. So today is Thursday. It's Friday for you guys. So I'm on day 4 of the carnivore fast, and I weighed in this morning at 198.4, I believe it was. So back in Wonderland, not seeing that 206 anymore. Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? But when we get back on track, it comes off. It comes off just as quickly as it came on, in my situation anyway. And that's when I do something strict. When I do the carnivore, if I do the egg fast, or, you know, if I do OMAD, that water weight is gonna just flush out. So that is the key, guys. You know, I think we tend to just focus so much on the falling down part, and we forget about the getting back up because we're just so fixated on our mistakes. And we're freaking human, you know, it's gonna happen. We are going to mess up, especially around this time of year. I mean, the majority of us, you know, there are a few people out there, you rock stars, you know who you are. You'll stay on track. You will, you know, stay healthy for the holidays. But the majority of us will choose to eat crappy foods around the holidays, especially those of us with a carb addiction, because we use it as an excuse, right? And that's okay. It is okay. I'm going to say that. It is okay. What's not okay is to use the entire month as an excuse. And I talked about this in my last video, and I feel like I really need to talk about it again because I think there is someone out there that needs to hear this. Don't ruin December. Don't ruin this month. We're in a new month. And no, it's not the new year. You know, we're going to have new goals come 2024, but that doesn't mean that we can completely screw it up this month and set ourselves back even further. So get back on track. If you messed up on Thanksgiving, whatever. If you messed up on the days following Thanksgiving, like me, whatever. Just get back on track. I want to know if you guys hopped on the carnivore train this week. You know, how did you guys do? Are you still on it? Did you lose any weight? Let me know how you guys are doing, because it really is all about that. It's just getting back up, just choosing to get back up, no matter how you feel. Yeah, you feel crappy. Yeah, you feel bloated. Yeah, you feel guilty and you feel that shame. Who cares? Get back up. You know what to do. Just do it again. Start again. Even if you have a Christmas party planned next weekend, and you plan on eating crappy again, you know, it doesn't matter. Do good until then. Have your day. It's the holidays. And then get back on track. Don't wait until the new year. I can't stress that enough. I just really feel like I need to tell someone out there, don't wait until the new year, because you're just going to feel even crappier. Just do the best you can. Just do the best you can. So it really, like, I don't know. I hate that I have an addiction, obviously. No one likes having an addiction. But it's like, I hate how much I love food. I hate it. And I look at those people who, they don't have an addiction, but they still love food. I just wonder what it feels like to be that person that can eat something like bread, even. Like, just eat some bread and not crave anymore. Or a bag of chips, or just a couple chips, you know, have a few chips and not crave anymore. And that craving, that physical and mental craving. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I absolutely hate it. But it's who I am, you know? I remember when I started this journey 3.5 years ago, I honestly thought that I was going to completely overcome my food addiction. I thought it was going to go away. And that's so silly to think that, because now, you know, it's like, I know it's never going to go away. It's never going to go away, because it's clear every time I have one of my trigger foods, I can, you know, like I pay attention to my body and what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, you know, what's going on in my head and how I'm feeling physically. And I will still feel the same exact way about food today than I did, you know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, my whole life. So it's always going to be there. It's always going to be there. But I can always be stronger than it, you know? And when I'm not strong enough, I can call on God to give me his strength, because that is key, you know? It's the addiction is going to be there. It's always going to be there. We're going to live with it forever. But we can be stronger than it, you know? And sometimes it's going to creep back up, just like it did, you know, this past weekend. it creeps back up. It's like, ooh, hello food. I remember you. Let's have a reunion. You know, it's always going to creep back up if we let it, you know, if we eat those foods. But to me, it's like, that's part of living. You know, I feel like I've gone through like so many different stages in this journey. I change. I feel like I've changed all the time. Where in the beginning, I wanted to live like a normal person and be able to have, you know, my favorite foods once in a while. But then I just battled with my addiction so badly in the beginning because I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't really know how to handle it yet. And being so consistent on this journey now, it's like I'm learning. I'm learning so much about myself. I'm learning so much about my addiction and how to actually live with this. And I went through another stage previously where it's like, okay, I cannot have trigger foods. I just can't. Like, I need to stay away from them. I just can't. And I'm kind of like at a point now where it's like, I don't know. I want to have them once in a while. Like, to me, that's living. As long as I know how to get back on track, as long as I don't let it take control of me in this journey, because that's when it gets out of hand. Like, if you are letting it get out of hand, if you are allowing it to take complete control over you, where you are having such a hard time bouncing back, you have to stay away from them for a long time until you can get to a place where you know you're committed to this. So I feel like we're just changing. We're just always changing throughout this journey. Nothing stays the same. And I think that's transformation, you know, like I feel like I'm transforming and I'm not where I need to be, but I'm learning how to live with this. I'm learning how to live with this addiction. And if I want to have some trigger foods once in a while, I need to understand what it does to my body and what it does to my mind. I need to be aware and alert. I need to be alert and still in control and not get to the point of like binging just because you're feeling emotions. And, you know, I don't do that anymore. What I do is I make the choice to fall off track. Like, oh, okay, I'm going to eat crappy today, you know, like I'm actually making that choice. I'm still the one in control. For me, it's just like, I guess that's just what's working for me right now. And you know what? That may change. Next year, I may be a completely different person. I don't know. I just feel like I'm changing and I'm just documenting everything on here, sharing everything with you guys because it's interesting. It's interesting to see, you know, and like how much I've changed, how much I am changing and how much I will change. It's pretty cool. So my goal for December, let's talk about my December goal. Now we're going to do the best we can. We're going to stay on track for as long as we can. My birthday is December 21st and I plan on going out to eat that night to my favorite Italian restaurant and I don't plan on staying on track. So I'm going to do the best I can until then. I'm going to stay on track. So because December is just so crazy, you know, with like everything going on and it's hard. It's hard to say no to certain things, certain foods, you know, at these events. My goal is just stay in Wonderland. Just if I fall out of Wonderland, get back. You know, like that's my goal. And so I just encourage you guys to set a specific goal for yourself. You know, I'm not going to be super strict with myself this month just because there's just so much going on. So my goal is just to stay in Wonderland. So if I have a slip up, and I get out of Wonderland, I'm just going to quickly get back in. And I know what to do that. You know, just do a short little fast, remove that water weight, remove that bloat, and get back into Wonderland. So that's my goal for December. And just to enjoy myself, you know, I don't want to stress about anything this month. We shouldn't have to stress about anything around the holidays. The holidays are already stressful enough, you know, especially nowadays with inflation and, you know, financially, a lot of us are stressing. So let's not stress about food, but let's do the best we can and let's stay on track on the days we can, on the days we should. Let's stay on track. And then come January 1st, like I said, it is just a day. It's just a day. You know, we don't have to wait until the new year to be good, but I want to set some new goals for January. I believe I'm going to do OMAD, 1 meal a day, for the entire month of January. That is my plan, just to head into the new year with a clear mind and a fresh start and to take it seriously. So that's my plan for January. If you guys want to join me, comment below. Let me know that you're in for OMAD for the entire month of January. So comment below. Let me know if you're going to do it with me. Let's start 2024 off with a bang. 2023 was just such a great great year for me. It really was. And I'm going to be going over that at the end of this month. We're going to talk about how this year went, how I started off this year, and where I ended up, and what specific goals we have for 2024. So I encourage you guys to make your own goals as well. Get those out, write them down. We need small goals, we need big goals, and we celebrate them along the way. All right, guys, if you are still watching right now, I love to see who watches my videos to the end because I appreciate you so much. Comment below, no excuses. No excuses for December, guys. So comment down below. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, guys, that is it for this video. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and join my support group on Facebook. I will see you guys at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys. Just to head into the new year with a clear mind and with the exception of that day, I'll be mad. I totally just dropped my phone. Let's start 2024. 2024?